Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. The primary goal of my YouTube channel is to make home cooking as part of your daily routines, so that you can cook every day with practicality, efficiency, creativity, and fun, making home cooking into an activity that no longer considered to be a chore that you want to avoid. Home cooking is extremely important in the age of fast and processed food, because you can control what you want to eat through home cooking. You can decide how much calorie you want to consume. You can decide what type of food that you want to eat. You can decide exactly the flavor that you would like in your food. And you can decide how much time you want to put into your cooking. However, in order to make home cooking as part of your daily routines, you need to have a system that you could build on, continue to improve, and make home cooking more fun and enjoyable. Like everything else, having a structure of what you are doing plays an important role. This is why I developed the fast cooking system. The word fast is the 4 attributes of the cooking system. They are flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. However, the word fast also has another meaning, which means that you can cook a meal fast in less than 30 minutes from scratch using all fresh ingredients. Even though stir frying is the most efficient cooking technique, but prepping for stir frying takes time, taking away the advantage of stir frying. In this case, the solution is through advanced prepping, separating the 2 processes, making cooking a meal with stir frying far more efficient. However, advanced prepping takes some time to get used to, requiring organization, gaining experiences in cutting and storing vegetables, and also deciding what to get for advanced prepping. And for some people, this might be more challenging than what appears on the surface. And therefore, I would like to provide a solution to advanced prepping using all fresh ingredients by using either partially or completely with frozen vegetable during the early phase in the development of an advanced prepping system. There are some distinct advantages in using frozen vegetables, even though everyone will agree that frozen vegetables do not taste as good as fresh vegetables. However, frozen vegetables are more convenient, and they have long shelf life that could be stored in the freezer for months, even up to 1 or 2 years, always available when you need them. Frozen vegetables have been shown to have almost the same nutritional values as their fresh counterparts, making them a good way for increasing your vegetable consumption. Another advantage is that frozen vegetables are generally come pre-cooked and they are ready to eat, making them faster to cook in stir-frying than cooking with fresh vegetables. However, frozen vegetables has one major drawback, which is their texture, because during freezing, the plant fibers have been damaged, losing their crispiness, causing them to become soft, mushy, and pulpy, making them less palatable than their fresh counterpart. However, for those who are just starting to adopt my fast cooking system, using frozen vegetables in the place of advanced prepping with fresh vegetables is definitely an option to consider. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to use frozen vegetables in the place of advanced prepping by providing examples of different types of frozen vegetables in preparing 2 chicken dishes. In the first example, I'm going to use frozen vegetables that comes in small pieces, such as frozen sweet corns and frozen immature soybeans, which is also known as edamame. The chicken that I am using to demonstrate this dish is first coated with cornstarch to create a slightly crispy texture, keeping the inside of the chicken moist and tender. I'm going to first cook the chicken in my Cucina 14-inch stainless steel wok, which has been seasoned with my Spa seasoning method to create a non-stick cook surface. I stir-fry the chicken to about 50% done, and then I add the frozen sweet corn and frozen edamame directly from the freezer to the wok without thawing them in advance. By stir-frying them together with the chicken, these frozen vegetables will be warmed up gradually, which is much better than thawing them out in the microwave or on the countertop. Based on my experience, this method will thaw out the frozen vegetables in such a way that it will better preserve them, without turning them into mushy and pulpy texture, providing a more palatable experience. All I have to do is to stir-fry them with the chicken until the frozen vegetables are warmed up to the temperature of the chicken, usually taking about 1 to 2 minutes, depending on the amount of frozen vegetables that I have added to the wok. And by the time when the frozen vegetables have been warmed to the temperature of the chicken in the wok, the chicken is cooked to the right texture without being overcooked. By coordinating the cooking of the chicken and the frozen vegetables, neither of them are likely to be overcooked, giving the dish the best possible texture in all the ingredients, providing the best culinary experience. This is an excellent dish, which is one of my friend's favorite dish because he loves sweet corn and edamame, and he enjoys the speed and convenience in cooking this dish. In the next demonstration in stir-frying the frozen vegetables, I'm going to use a vegetable medley that contains frozen vegetables that are cut to bite size, containing 3 different kinds of vegetables: carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower. I first stir-fry 8 ounces of chicken directly after they were thawed without adding any additional ingredients. This accelerates the cooking process, usually in about 30 to 45 seconds, with the chicken being about 50% done. I then add 1 12-ounce package of the frozen vegetable mix to the wok directly from the freezer, letting them to thaw out in the wok while I finish cooking the chicken. I continue to stir-fry the content for 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure that I mix everything well in the wok so that they all can be heated up evenly. The vegetable pieces in this vegetable mix is significantly larger, and they take longer time to cook as compared to the sweet corns and edamame, which are smaller and cook much faster. In this video, I created 2 different chicken dishes using frozen vegetables. The first one, I used frozen edamame and frozen sweet corn. They are smaller in size, and they are easier to cook and fast, and they make a delicious chicken dish. The second dish is cooked with a frozen vegetable mix that has 3 different kinds of vegetables that include broccoli, cauliflowers, and carrots. They cut to the bite size, so you get more of a vegetable flavor, and they provide a different culinary experiences as the first one. In both cases, the best way to retain the texture of these frozen vegetables is to add them directly from the freezer to the wok, and then you warm them up as you finish cooking the chicken in the wok. These 2 dishes provide a basic template that will allow you to use other kinds of frozen vegetables that you might find in the supermarket. This will greatly increase the diversity of the dishes that you can create. In addition, rather than using those frozen vegetables by themselves, you can always create your own medley. This will make your vegetable dish more interesting, more diverse, and have greater nutritional value. Although I much prefer fresh vegetables to cook in my dishes, but I always have some frozen vegetables in my freezer because they could come in very handy when I'm running out of fresh vegetables. Also, when I am in a hurry and I want to make a quick dish, the frozen vegetable comes in very handy. Again, the goal of my YouTube channel is to make home cooking as flexible and practical as possible. Because I learned from personal experience, this is the only way for me to make home cooking sustainable, knowing that I can cook a meal as quickly as selecting fast and processed food, providing me with the environment and encouragement that I want to cook from scratch. The fact that you have come to my YouTube channel, I know that you are interested in home cooking as a solution to better health, and I want to do everything that I could to help you achieve this goal. So subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not already a subscriber. So keep on cooking, and I will see you tomorrow.